Well, I was just trying to see if my hair looks good. I was listening to music right now, but I decided to stop it so that I can focus more on making the video well. But I will still be doing these little things that I'm doing. This is the product that I sell. Maybe I'll explain it in a further video. Um, it's explained in Spanish because we only sell it here in the Dominican Republic. But the reason why I'm doing this is pretty, you could say, interesting. And interesting not because it is, but because it is related to today's video topic. You heard it, nobody's going to push you. And that should be pretty obvious, right? Obviously, I'm talking about this when it comes to the realm of working hard towards success and all of that, right? We all know this. What I want to tell you is that what I want to explain first, and I don't have a very pretty or entertaining way to say this, but I will only have to rely on you having some attention span and some time to spare to at least learn about this or be reminded of this truth. And yeah, the reason why you go to school or go to your job, but most of all go to school, is because you have to. You have no choice other than to do those things. Because if you don't want to do it, you will inevitably get pushed to do so. So obviously the thing that is getting to school is not your own willpower or your own desire to be in school because you don't want to be in school, obviously. And you're not waking from bed because you're pushing yourself out of bed because you want to go for something in life. Not necessarily for that is, and definitely won't be for school because it's nobody's initial purpose to do good in school unless they realize truly how important it is. That was never my case. The thing is, and this happens even in the military, like you don't want to get up, but you have to get the fuck up, you know? What I want to say with this is that when it comes to the things that you want to do, the things that you're not obliged to do, let me see if I'm using that word correctly. I'm just looking it up. Yeah, I am. Just have my doubts about it for a second. You're not obliged to do things that you want to do. Like, for example, start a business. You don't have to do that. You're not required to do that. So inevitably, and I use this word a lot, sorry, you won't be pushed to do it by anybody else. Like, the only person that you're relying on to be pushed towards doing things necessary to, you could say, accomplish that, having a successful business or having some level of success in your business, it can all come only from you. Nobody's going to push you to do those things. And in my case, I have this business, right? The business of these little things that I'm making. They are placed around the hand soap, the bar soap. Sorry. And basically, it's exfoliating, right? There's now not just your skin and the bar soap is your skin, the mesh, the white plastic mesh, and your body. So that equates to more friction, which equates to more lather, and it's also exfoliating. So it just makes for a better bath experience. We've already given away some to certain people and asked for their opinion. They all have good reviews. It's a good product, especially because it's really easy, clearly, and cheap to make. And the reason why that's precisely the reason why we have gifted it to people oftentimes is because it is quite easy to make, and it doesn't cost a lot, and we get some good insights on the product. So that's what we're gonna keep doing, but we're gonna do this a little bit more and actually recollect the data to have good feedback about where we should go, if we should go anywhere with this product other than how it is right now. So the thing is, what I wanted to get to is that I started this with my dad about 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, probably 11 years ago. I'm 17 now. I was 5 years old 5 or 6 years old when I started this with my dad. I came up with the name. I'll say it to you, but you obviously won't understand it if you are only an English speaking person, and even if in Spanish speaking, it's difficult to understand. It's saquito espumático, basically a small sack of lather. That could be like the literal translation, but it's it's a cute name, and basically I sold some very cutely to people when I was around 5 years old, and did that, right. Because of fucking life, I eventually forgot about it, and after a while, when I was 14 years old, and I wanted to be successful in everything, then I turned 15, and I realized, oh my god, I need to make money. So I was like, hey, maybe it would be a good idea to do this business again, because it's not a bad business at all. And it wasn't. It's not a bad business at all. Jesus. Okay. It's like the things that I'm getting off of this have like some sort of static electricity. That's why they're sticking to my fingers. So yeah, I basically had now the mission of getting this back up and running, right? And long story short, I didn't. I was like, hey, we have to lock in, but I never did, right? And it wasn't just with this business. It was with literally everything in life, with my studies, with my content creation, with everything. I never locked in, not fully. And my dad, eventually, he got a little bit pissed off, and he said that, hey, if you are not going to do anything about this business, then I will give it to somebody else, because basically he's the one who started it. I'm just the one who gave the idea to the name. And I was the little kid selling this cute product with his cute face, which I don't have anymore. And yeah, reasonable, calm crash out, reasonable arguments, reasonable upsetting. What I want to say is that he gave me a deadline. If you don't, this is what he said to me. Let's make a group chat, and if you don't at 7 p.m. every day tell me what we're gonna do about this business, then you're officially out. And that's what I'm trying to do, basically. Just do something every single day to get this one step closer to success and us being fucking billionaires potentially. Not out of this, but this will be the start, basically. So yeah, I am just replacing the packaging of old product. Actually, this product is actually 10 years old. Don't tell anybody. But obviously, it's not food, so there shouldn't be any big problem with those things, except for perhaps breakage of the little bands that we use for it as on the opening. In which case, I think it would be a good idea to guarantee the customers that they will be, you could say, refunded, or they will be given a new one. But the point of this video is really just making a video for today. That's it. Just trying to be a little more consistent, and just to tell you that, unlike in my case, and it is in my case, nobody's gonna push you. All the energy and the force and the willpower and the motivation, everything that will make you be successful has to come from you. Obviously nobody will do it for you, but nobody will motivate you for you. Nobody will make you see your potential future for you. Nobody's gonna open your eyes for you or anything, And opening your eyes, by that I mean basically make you realize how important it is to lock in. And yeah, it has to come from you. That desire to get out of bed because of a bigger purpose than your obligations. This is a very important part. This is probably the most important part of the video. That power of getting out of bed because of something greater than your obligations, that has to come from you. And most of the great things in this life really just all the great things that happen in this life come from non-obligations. Every great creation, every great accomplishment, that was not an obligation. Those are not things that were supposed to happen. Those are not things that somebody else pushed those great people to do. They are things that they powered with their own minds and by themselves. So you have to do the same, because in the same way that nobody's coming to save you, nobody is coming to motivate you, nobody is coming to take you out of bed unless it is an obligation. Nobody is coming to take you to the desk and work on your shit. Nobody's gonna do that for you. And I haven't locked in yet. I am not a concentrated person, I'm not a disciplined person, I'm not a consistent person. Consistency is actually the rarest value in any human. And I wasn't pushed, I was warned, you could say, not threatened, but I was warned that if I don't get serious, I lose it. And it's a fair warning. Not even that I was basing the example off of myself. Not even I have been pushed to do the things that I have to do. And even so, it's now that it's late, now that I'm old. I am 17 and 2/3 old. I am old. Trust me. And it's 2025. The world is already ending. So, should have locked in long ago. But the second best time to lock in is now. And the best thing you can do, other than travel back in time, which you can't do, is lock in and do your absolute best. And do it now. Because unfortunately, the time that has passed and has been wasted, there's no, getting it back. There's only you making the best out of whatever you did in that time. And making the absolute best possible out of the time that you have now. So keep that in mind. And I hope you act accordingly. Because I sure should and will try. I'm just going to leave you with this. Obviously, I know that almost nobody is going to watch this video, especially to the end. This is not going to be an attractive video, even with the thumbnail, even if I try to do anything with the thumbnail. I know. But that is really just one of the things that I have to do, one of the ways in which I have to lock in. Just making better videos, more entertaining videos, because if your video is not worth watching, nobody's going to fucking watch it, okay? But let's just put this as a life update. This is me at this age, at this time. Maybe I'm just making this video for myself so that in a couple of years, or in a couple of months even, or in a couple of weeks, I don't know, that I look back and I say, holy shit, I really did better. I really did what I wanted to do. I really locked in. I am now a concentrated and disciplined individual. And now I can say that I'm in the road to success. So here you have the produce for today. So yeah, Teen Philosopher out. You got this, bro. Mwah. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.